Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm beyond excited to share a project that completely transformed my home. A dramatic DIY kitchen cabinet overhaul. It's amazing how much a simple change can impact the energy of a space, isn't it? My kitchen was, well, a bit sad. The cabinets were the original builder grade, a dated honey oak that just didn't reflect my style or the overall vibe I wanted for my home. I knew something had to change, but a full kitchen remodel wasn't in the budget. As many of us can relate, that's where the DIY came in, and thank goodness for it. I decided to take on the cabinet transformation myself. And let me tell you, it was a journey, a rewarding one at that. First things first, the prep work. This is the most crucial part, and honestly, the foundation of any successful paint project. So don't skimp on it. I started by removing all the cabinet doors and drawers. I carefully labeled each door and drawer with painter's tape to ensure I knew exactly where everything went during reassembly. This little trick saved me a lot of headaches later on. Then, I cleaned everything meticulously. Grease and grime are the enemies of paint adhesion, and believe me, kitchen cabinets accumulate a lot of both over time. I used a degreasing cleaner and lots of elbow grease to get them sparkling clean. Next up, sanding. This is absolutely essential to rough up the existing finish and give the primer something to grab onto. I used an electric sander for the flat surfaces, which sped things up considerably, and hand sanded the detailed areas, like the trim and any decorative elements. It's important to use different grit sandpaper, starting with a coarser grit to remove the existing finish and then moving to a finer grit for a smooth surface. After sanding, I wiped everything down with a tack cloth to remove every last speck of dust. This is critical for a smooth, professional-looking paint job. Now for the fun part, priming. I used a high-quality primer specifically designed for cabinets, something that would adhere well and block any stains. I opted for a stain-blocking primer, just in case there were any lingering marks. 2 coats were necessary, allowing adequate drying time in between each. This is stated on the can. Once the primer was dry to the touch, it was time for paint. I chose a crisp, clean white for the cabinet boxes. It immediately brightened up the space. And a contrasting gray for the island, to add a bit of visual interest and definition. I selected a semi-gloss paint for durability, for ease of cleaning, and for the lovely sheen it provides. I applied 2 to 3 thin coats, again, allowing for proper drying time between each. Patience is key here, friends. Between coats, I lightly sanded to ensure a smooth, flawless finish. A light sanding removes any imperfections, and helps the next coat adhere even better.